Okay, picture this. You're in a high-stakes meeting. Maybe it's a doctor's office or even a legal deposition. The entire conversation, everything, is flowing through you, the interpreter. Every single word counts. So what happens when one of those words is, well, wrong?
You know that feeling, right? That split second of pure panic. Your brain just goes into overdrive. The speaker, they're already on to the next sentence, but you're stuck. You've just realized you said million when you should have said billion, or you got a crucial date wrong. Man, that moment can be absolutely terrifying. But here's the thing, it really doesn't have to be.
So let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Mistakes are gonna happen. It's totally normal. They happen to everyone, even the most experienced pros out there. The real goal isn't to be perfect, because that's impossible. The goal is to master the recovery. It's about taking that moment of panic and turning it into a showcase of your skill and your control. This right here, this is really the heart of it all. It's not if you'll make a mistake, it's how you handle it when you do. That's what really matters. Honestly, this is what separates a good interpreter from a truly great one. And the best part? It's a skill. And like any skill, you can learn it, you can practice it, and you can absolutely master it. All right, so before we even get into the nitty-gritty of what to say, we've got to talk about what's going on inside your head, your mindset, your internal game. That's just as crucial as the words that come out of your mouth. The first rule, the absolute #1 rule, is to stay calm. Seriously. Panicking, it's like throwing static into the conversation. It just messes everything up. It breaks the flow, makes you stumble, and worse, it can make the people listening start to doubt you. But when you stay composed, you're sending a powerful message to everyone in the room. I've got this. It's just a tiny hiccup. The message is safe with me. Okay, so here's the big question. To correct or not to correct? This is a huge part of the skill. You see, you don't actually have to correct every little thing. In fact, correcting too much can be just as bad as the mistake itself. So you have to ask yourself one simple question. Does this mistake change the meaning? If you messed up a name, a number, a key action, the stuff that really matters, then yep, you gotta correct it. But what if it's just a minor slip-up? A slightly awkward phrase that doesn't actually change the core message? Just let it go. Keep the conversation moving. All right, so you've made the call. A correction is definitely needed. Now, how do you actually do it without bringing the whole conversation to a screeching halt? Let's break down the anatomy of a really smooth correction. The key principle here is simple. Correct it right away. Don't wait. The second you realize you've made a meaningful error, that's when you jump in and fix it. If you wait, that wrong information starts to sink in, and that can cause all sorts of confusion later on. A quick, immediate fix keeps everybody on the exact same page right from the get-go. And here it is, the 4-step formula for a perfect correction. It's super simple. First, just a brief pause. We're talking a split second, just enough to signal you're about to say something. Step 2, use a simple, quick phrase. Step 3, state the correction loud and clear. And step 4, and this one is so important, just continue on smoothly. No big deal, no drama, and please, no long apologies. Just fix it and keep going. Think of these phrases as your personal correction toolkit. They're short, they're professional, and they get right to the point. You'll notice what's not on this list, right? There's no, oh my gosh, I am so incredibly sorry, I can't believe I said that. Nope, none of that. A simple correction, the meeting is at 3, is so much more powerful and professional. So we've covered how to fix mistakes, but what if we could just have fewer of them to begin with? Let's talk about prevention. After all, the best correction is the one you never even have to make, right? And this right here, this is your secret weapon. Or maybe we should call it your superpower, active listening. See, this isn't just about hearing words. It's about understanding the whole message. You're paying attention to the content, the actual words being said, but you're also dialed into the context, the tone, the situation, all the little nuances. This visual really nails it. If you're only focusing on the content, the explicit words, you are literally only getting half the story. But when you understand the context, you can start to anticipate where the speaker is going, you can catch tricky spots before they happen, and you can deliver a way more accurate interpretation right from the start. And that means, you guessed it, way fewer corrections to worry about. Okay, let's bring this all home. When you put it all together, that calm mindset, a clean correction technique, and that proactive, active listening, something amazing happens. A mistake stops being a failure.
it actually becomes an opportunity, a chance to show just how professional and skilled you really are. So if you're going to remember anything from this, let it be these 4 things. The hallmarks of a pro-level correction. Be quick, so you don't break the flow. Be concise, so you don't make a big deal out of it. Be calm, to show everyone you're confident. And of course, be accurate, because that's what this is all about. Quick, concise, calm, and accurate. And just remember, nobody, and I mean nobody, gets this right on day 1. This is a skill you build up over time, with practice and experience. Think of every single correction as a rep in the gym. It's a chance to practice, to get better, and to build that muscle memory so that the next time it's even more seamless. It's all just part of the process. So now, the next time you feel that moment coming on, you're not going to have panic. You're going to have a plan. You've got the tools, you've got the mindset. So the only question left to ask is, how are you going to turn your next mistake into a moment that doesn't just fix an error, but actually builds trust and shows everyone what a pro you are?